Hey guys, Dr. John Cycling Tips. Today we're going to talk about clothes. So I'm going to share a story that my brother made me swear I'd never speak about again, and it's going to come up right after this, so stay tuned. We already talked about why do I want shorts. Why do I want those cycling shorts with the pad, a little more comfortable, close-fitting clothes, they're more aerodynamic. It's just easier to ride outside. Alright, so do I have to wear these bright colored clothes? One of my favorite colors, black, like everybody that I work with. Yeah, you don't necessarily need. They make bright colored clothes so cars can see it. That's really the main thing. We're sharing the road. There's way too many distracted drivers. If you're being able to be seen, a lot of times you won't be hit. So do that. But man, one of the biggest mistakes I see people make is they dress wrong for the weather. And so specifically, it's April, it's cold, it's snowing right now in Minnesota. The sun comes out, all of a sudden we're gonna ride. We get out, I've got my shorts on, I'm feeling good, I'm riding, I'm going hard finally, and then the next day, what do? They call me up, oh, my knee's bugging me, what happened? Well, you didn't cover up your knees, and when it's still in the 50s or 60s, your tendons don't stretch as well as they do when it's 70s and 80s. And so we got to make sure we have some way of staying warm while still having the movement, the ability to move. So I got some cool clothes. These are leg warmers. They make leg warmers or knee warmers. Just like it sounds, you just pull it on right over your leg, you put it under your shorts. It's like having an extra layer. The good thing about this is if it does get warm, or maybe start early in the morning and then a little bit later it gets warm, you just pull it off, unzip it, slips over your shoes, then you put it in those cool pockets that they make in that jersey that you got. Or if you're racing, you give it to the team car and they'll hold on to it for you. They make the same thing for arms, arm warmers you've probably seen people wear. Just slide it on, put your jersey over it. Allows you to stay warm, or slide it down if you're doing a climb and you're getting hot, or pull it off if it warms up. I always like a base layer, so something where if I get a little sweaty, I can still stay warm unless it's summer. Then you can go without anything underneath. If it's going to rain, you might want these dorky looking hats with the short brim. The reason why that is you can fit it under your helmet, keeps the rain out of your eyes if it ever starts to rain. Should have a raincoat packed if they're calling for rain too. Again, if you pack it, you'll never need it. It won't rain, but if you left it at home, you're sure to get downpoured on. Some of the clothing choices I do, I like layers. And so the flexibility there is I can adapt it without having to stop, or the people I'm with tell them to stop. Hey, I got to change my clothes, go back to my car, drop that, catch up with you later. And so they make vests you can layer over your jersey, a little extra warmth. They do make long sleeve jerseys. Why don't I just want to wear a long sleeve jersey? Well, they do that so you have to buy extra clothing. Same with all your bike parts. There's always more things you need. I wear it because of the flexibility, and so it really allows you to continue biking. That spare time that you have to devote to it, you don't have to stop changing your clothes. So I'm out in California riding with my younger brother. We're north of Santa Barbara and Solvang, and we're going to see Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch. So we find the road where it's at, climbing up this mountain, maybe Figueroa Mountain, I think it is. We're in our summer kits. It's California, sun shining. All of a sudden, next thing you know, storm rolls in, it's raining. We're climbing, so we're okay because we're generating some body heat, but we get to the top of this mountain and we're freezing. It's probably 30 degrees where it was in the 70s down in the valley. And so we have to get down, and if you've ever tried to descend with cold hands, it's impossible to break. So we're trying to make our way down this mountain thinking, oh man, this is it. No phone service. This is before GPS devices. We actually at one point had to stop, huddle up, took our shirts off and used our body heat to stay warm. We looked at each other and said we were never going to talk about that again. I just want you to avoid that situation. So we finally made it down. Took us way longer than it should, and as soon as we got in the valley, the sun was out. All of a sudden, just life was good again. But if you plan ahead, prepare with the right clothes, you won't find yourself with your shirt off hugging your brother out by the side of the road. So, all right, guys, if you like the video, like and subscribe. We talked today about our cycling kits. The kit, if you don't know what a kit is, you got to watch my other video. We're going to talk about the lingo in cycling. But get yourself a good kit and the accessories that go with it, and you'll have a much better time riding. All right, thanks, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.